good, YouTube? This is your man, Uncle Demi, and I'm here once again with another banger for you. And today, guys, I got the answer, man. It's not like you had a question. I just got the answer. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Allen Iverson himself. The trendsetter, the one that introduced hip-hop to the NBA, the one that caused the NBA to have dress code rules, right? Probably the most impactful basketball player of our generation. When it comes to, when I say our generation, I'm talking about me being like an 80s baby. We didn't grow up on Michael Jordan, but Allen Iverson was right there in the middle, man, when hip-hop was becoming so popular and mainstream. Everybody was, you know, rap was huge, and Allen Iverson was that, I guess you can say, the anti-popular or like the anti-hero, I guess you can say, just for, you know, the hip-hop community, you know what I'm saying? Like, he came into the NBA with the cornrows, the tattoos, the baggy jeans, the huge long white tees, to the point that, you know, the NBA literally had to change the rules to have dress codes, man. And then what he did on the court speaks for itself. He's by far, pound for pound, the greatest basketball player to ever play the game. And to say 6 feet is a huge oversight, because he wasn't 6 feet, all right? Like, truth be told, Allen Iverson was probably maybe 5'10", you know? 5'10", probably 5'10 and a half. $160, if that. But was, like I said, never complained as far as, like, he went to the paint relentlessly. Everybody remembers him crossing up Michael Jordan. But there's no more need for introduction, man. Just understand that Allen Iverson is considered one of the greatest players to ever play, but he's pound for pound the greatest player to ever play, and also probably the most impactful basketball player of my generation, to the early 90s and late 90s of basketball, right? Everybody wanted to be him. And of course, you know, you can't forget about when and1 was huge. It was crazy. Allen Iverson was like the NBA and1, you know what I'm saying? He was hot sauce. He was the one that was crossing up, doing everything, man. I can go on and on, but that's not what we're here for, man. We're here to actually see how we can build this guy, all right? Now, the thing about Allen Iverson is, of course, he is so talented and he's so versed offensively that it's going to be extremely hard to make this guy, right? Now, as you see, he has a 98 driving layup. His mid-range shots are 87. His three-point shots are 79. See right here, his ball handling is a whopping 97. His pass accuracy is a 90. Speed balls are 96. And then, of course, look at the defense, though. Perimeter defense is 88, and his steals are 95. So, of course, this is, once again, an individual that we cannot have all 4 pie charts and give him everything that he wants. So we literally only are stuck with 2 pie charts. So that's something that we're going to have to try to talk to and try to figure out. All right. Now, let's go over here to the badges. As you can see, he has 9, 9, 12, and 2. And you see all these Hall of Fame badges. I mean, there's no way we can get him any of these. All of them to 1. And then, of course, the playmaking. You know we have to have playmaking in it, so that's just not even a question anymore. Playmaking is definitely an option. Just off rip, I'm thinking either playmaking and finishing or playmaking and defense, because, of course, even defense doesn't have a lot of badges, and that's the only thing that's kind of like, man, he doesn't have a lot of defensive badges. He's great defensively. He just only has these badges. That's it. So it's a lot to try to digest right now. As you know, we had to make him 6 feet, 165, and we had to come up with a two-way slashing playmaker, right? So let's go ahead and go over to my favorite lab, right? The My Player Builder. Okay, guys, so let's hop right into it. So we have, of course, Allen Iverson was a shooting guard. Even though a lot of, you know, he was a point guard height, he definitely was the primary ball handler most of the time, but believe it or not, he played shooting guard. All right, usually it was either Eric Snow or someone else running the point, but for this championship team, it was Eric Snow the point. Allen Iverson was the 2. All right, he's right-handed, of course. He's number 3. So let's go to the next thing. All right, so this is the pie chart that we're gonna have to go with. All right, once again, I feel it's so crazy how this pie chart can be so beautifully done when you do it the right way. Again, we had to get those perimeter defense. As you can see, the perimeter defense, the ball handling he had was a 97, the pass accuracy he had was a 90. So you can see already that's good. His driving layup was like a 90 something, which is crazy. We'll be able to get something similar to that. And then his mid-range shot and his three-point shot, this right now will be the thing that we'll have to work on, but we can get it there. So that's why I just think like it's crazy how this pie chart is becoming so OP as far as literally being well balanced enough to get you all 4 categories balanced enough to where you can make certain players or just be competitive in my player. All right, so let's go ahead and go over to here where of course you got to go with 91 in the vert. You can go here and go with the 95, but Allen Iverson with 80 vert is just not gonna work. I mean, the man was short and he could dunk, and he was very explosive, athletic, and so I'm going here with the 91 speed, the acceleration, and the 94 vert. All right, and you're gonna see how that works. All right, people love sending me so much invitations all the time. All right, here we go. So you want to go here, max all this out, and then you want to go to your post hook and get it to a 60. So unfortunately, you got to get it. That'll give you right at 17. So you got to use post hook just to get the badges. That's the way 2K made it. So we had to use that to give him 17 finishing badges because he had so many. All right. Then you want to go here with your max out all these. This right here will give you your exactly 10 badges. You want to go here. You want to drop this down to an 86. Max out your ball handling. That'll give you right at 18. Then you want to max out your perimeter, your lateral, and then your steals. All right. That'll give you exactly 8. All right, then you want to go from the compact body size. You want to drop your dude all the way down to 6 feet. All right, you want to go 165, like his weight. Okay, and then you want to get your wingspan, and you want to drop it down to a 72, all the way down. All right, so now you see that your driving layup is an 87, so it's close to that 90. Your mid-range shot's gonna be great. He had, I think it was like, I can't remember what it was like a 90 something, but that's gonna be close enough. You'll get that to an 82, 83. If you hit a 99 with them, you'll get your 3-point shot up to, like I said, somewhere around a 72, 73. But then your perimeter defense is 85. Your lateral quickness is a 90. Your steals an 87. That's perfect. All right. Your ball handling is a 95. Your pass accuracy is 1 off from the 90 that he had. But look at your speed. Your speed's a 95. Your acceleration is a 95, and your vert is a 95. That's why you want to get that vert, because now all of a sudden all your categories are going to be maxed out. You can be 99 speed, 99 acceleration, and 99 vert. That is definitely Allen Iverson. All right. So what you want to do now is come here, and you got different. Okay, listen. You can either go with slashing or shot creating. All right. Because Allen Iverson was either or. And then for me, obviously, I think with Allen Iverson, the way that he played and what he was, you just need to go ahead and go with shot creator. Slashing sounds great. He does have Hall of Fame slashing badges. But even at 6 feet, he did so many difficult shots going into the paint, fadeaways, these leaners, whatever you name it, teardrops. So to me, I think this is the best. But you can go with slashing if you want to. All right. And then here you go. The two-way slashing playmaker and Allen Iverson is smack dab at the top, man. All right, so we're hitting it up pretty well right now. Now let's go ahead and test this build out, and this is the hardest part, guys. All right, as you know, this is the hardest part, trying to figure out how we are going to get all these attributes onto Allen Iverson. All right, so you want to get this individual. Get him to 99. All right, and then for your so for your finishing badges, he had Acrobat Hall of Fame, he had Consistent Finisher Hall of Fame, he had Giant Slayer Hall of Fame, Relentless Finisher Hall of Fame, Slithery Finisher Hall of Fame, Teardrop Hall of Fame, and then he had Contact Finisher on gold, Fancy Footwork on gold, Pro Touch on gold, right? So that only leaves us with 8 badges left. Well, we know how the game operates and how the game works, right? So we already know Contact Finisher has to be gold, right? We also know that Giant Slayer has to be gold because he's 6 feet. So these two have to be in. Now, this is where things gets a little tricky because obviously, you know, I feel like Acrobat, Slithery, Pro Touch, and Teardrop are really good. But unfortunately, we're not able to get all those badges up like we need to. Consistent Finisher is another good one. All right? So for me, I know that, okay, now listen, at 6 feet, going to the rack, teardrop sound really good, right? Acrobat sounds really good. So we're gonna go ahead and get Acrobat to silver. We're gonna go ahead and get Pro Touch to silver because that's gonna help with your layups and your teardrops, because I think you should go ahead and get your teardrop to silver also, right? And then last but not least, I think the thing you want to do is get consistent finisher, right? Get that to silver also, because helping with your layups, I don't know about you, but I just don't green layups. So it just is what it is. I just don't green them. So Pro Touch here is good. It gives additional boost for having a good timing of a layup, which is a green, but I don't get it enough. You know what I mean? So, I mean, to me, it'll work good with these two because it will come up if you can get him. Doing a teardrop will help with the Pro Touch layup. So I think Pro Touch has to be silver because other people are really good at timing their layups, right? Now, again, guys, this is just trying to get Allen Iverson build and put it straight into the game. So that's the reason why we have this. Yes, we can change it around, but we want to at least try to have every single badge that he has and bring him into my player. So that's why I'm not going to change anything here. I'm going to leave it just like that. Bronze is better than nothing. So keep that in mind, guys. So if you have bronze, that's great, right? It's better than nothing. So don't get too deterred by that. But again, it's your build. You can make it any way you want. Now, from the shooting, this is where things is really crazy. He had difficult shots on Hall of Fame, so we already know we had to put that on gold, all right? He had flexible release, all right, on gold. He had green machine on gold, right? I'm not even gonna do no flexible release because we're not gonna do that. He had hot start on gold. We're gonna leave that blank. He had hot zone hunter, all right, on gold. He had ice in your veins. We don't need that. We don't play rec, right? He had quick draw, which you gotta get on gold, all right? And then he had slippery off ball and volume shooter, right? So he had, and we're not doing slippery off ball, he had volume shooter, right? So he had volume shooter here. So now, this is where things get hard, all right? Because you only have but so many shooting badges with this build. So then now you have to basically say what is the most important stuff that you need for this build, all right? Hot zone hunter is great, right? Catch and shoot is great. Dead eye is great, but he doesn't even have that. But I think that range extender on bronze is good enough. Just to have that activated will be great. But you need to have your quick draw. You need to have your difficult shots, right? Green machine, hot zone hunter, range extender, and volume shooter. Yeah, there's no way we can get them higher than what we wanted to, but that's just how it is with this build. We're just not able to get all the badges that we need. But what I will say is this, is that if you want to change things around, by all means, go right ahead. You know what I mean? Like maybe you're saying, you know what, I don't want to do fading shots and difficult shots. That'll give you opportunity to go here, and get these badges up. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it just like this because this is exactly how Allen Iverson build is. We're just trying to emulate that into my player. So yeah, we have bronze and gold in here, but that's just the best we can do. All right. Okay, so for playmaking, he had ankle breaker on gold. All right. He had quick first step. I'm sorry, not gold, Hall of Fame. Quick first step on Hall of Fame. We're going to put that there. He had Space Creator or Hall of Fame. We definitely got to put that on Hall of Fame, right? He had Stop and Go, which we're going to leave. He had tight handles on Hall of Fame, all right? And, hold on, did I leave one? Okay, yeah, okay, good. So then he had Bell Out on gold. And he had Downhill, which we definitely want to use on gold. He had Flashy Passer on gold, Handles for Days, which we want to go ahead and get Hall of Fame. Of course, we need that. Whatever. Needle Threader on gold. Then he had Floor General and Lob City on bronze, right? So we're not going to do anything there, all right? The ones that I hit are the ones I think that we need, all right? But the thing is that we can only do but so much. So let's take the ankle breaker off because that doesn't really work like that. We want to go ahead and get our unpluckable on silver. We'll take the tight handle on the tight handles, get that up to gold, right? And then downhill, you're already fast what you need, so you don't have to worry about that one. Take that off and go ahead and get your unpluckable on gold. All right, so you'll be able to dribble, sig up, ISO, get to the rack, get your space creator. You know, it's creating space with the hop steps, especially when you have takeover. That's really crazy. You got to have unpluckable. It just is what it is. Tight handles is where you really can stun people, so maybe you want to go like that. That'd be great too. But again, it's your build. You can do it any way you want to. I'm just trying to do the best I can with the limitations we have to make Allen Iverson playable in the park. Remember, he is 6 feet, right? Now, he had pickpocket on Hall of Fame. You know, he's one of the best he was one of the best in stills of all time. So of course you need to have that. And then go ahead and get your clamps on Hall of Fame. Intimidator, I don't know if it's going to really work because you're 6 feet. I don't know if that is going to affect people that you're playing against. Pick Dodger would be great also. Tireless Defender would be great. But we only have 8 badges. There's no way we can really work around that. But if you want to try to like put this on gold, and then go Pick Dodger, by all means do that. But yeah, that's about as good as we're gonna get when it comes to the defensive side. He only had 2 anyway, so this is what I would say would be the best setup for Allen Iverson. All right. So there you have it, my nephews, my nieces. This is the Allen Iverson build. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, you know what you need to do. Please go ahead and sub to the channel and like the video. That will be really helpful, and it'll show me that you really support this grind and what we're trying to do. Obviously we're making a huge push right now for 9,000 subs. Hopefully we can hit that by the next couple days. That'll be great. But other than that, guys, hey man, this is your man Uncle Demi. I'm gonna continue to grind. I'm gonna continue to drop these beautiful bangers for you. And of course, I'll be back really soon with another banger. And you know when I say really soon, you know what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop off the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on every corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go help.